Hello everyone and welcome to yet another video on Britain's motorways and roads. Today we're going to be looking at the M606, which was supposed to link up to the M65, which we featured obviously in the last video that I did. And this was to form the Transpennine or second Transpennine route. Obviously the M62 is the Transpennine route at the moment. But of course it never took place, like most big cunning plans from years ago. Anyway, on to the M606 as it stands at the moment, and beginning in Cleckheaton and finishing in Bradford. It links the M62 to Bradford, quite obviously, as I've just mentioned that. And is a spur from the National Motorway network to one of West Yorkshire's fine cities. It was once, like the city it served, down at heel and not too welcoming. All that has apparently changed for Bradford and for its motorway spur as well. In December 2001, when the motorway database was first created, this is what is said about the M606. If asked to choose just one word to describe this motorway, the best one might be messy. It's badly planned, surprise surprise, ugly, poorly maintained, and was never finished. The end junction itself is clearly unfinished, with underpasses where the M606 should go under but doesn't. Great that, isn't it? But fear not, how things change. Admittedly, this little motorway still never has been finished to its full intended length to the M65, and won't get you any further into the city than the Outer Ringroad, but its other problems have been resolved. Most significantly, the northern terminus on the ring road has been rebuilt to alleviate the chronic congestion it previously suffered. The unused underpasses have been put to good use and the motorway has a much tidier and smarter terminus. In addition, the route into Bradford onto the ring road, then on through several notoriously busy roundabouts, has been tidied up too, with a new interchange to prioritise turns left and right, and other work done to make the journey from here to the city more bearable. The motorway itself had long overdue maintenance. It got the resurfacing it so obviously needed, and its leaning, peeling light columns were replaced with new ones. It is now very hard to find something to complain about with the M606. Here's one thing though, the works to fix its terminus at Stalygate Junction have one negative effect. All the shiny new signs declare that it's Junction 1. That means there is now 2 junctions by that number on the M606, with Junction 2 in the middle. Oopsie daisy. So, as I mentioned, I was about to bore you to death about the supposed route that I actually read in a book that the M606 was supposed to take. It was supposed to go down into the town of Bradford and go where the Outer Ringroad is now, and then quite obviously go along Canal Road towards Shipley, where it would then be tunnelled under Saltaire, or Saltaire was going to be demolished. They're the 2 stories that I've heard. Please do correct me in the comments. And then it will go on to where the existing Bingley bypass starts, all along through where the Keighley truck road is and connects onto the bypass and bypasses Steeton and finishes at Steeton and Silsden. It was then supposed to be built over the tops, over Cowling and dropping down into the Lancashire village of Colne. After it had been tunnelled under Falridge or bypass round Falridge, it depends who you speak to, and then the route it would then have taken would have been where the new Sainsbury's is, on Valley Road in Colne, then through Matalan, McDonald's, and obviously through the Sainsbury's petrol station, and right along where Boundary Mill is and connect up to the M65, and then obviously when it's got all the way to Preston, which then would have connected up to the Blackpool motorway and the M6 motorway, blah blah blah. You get the idea. We're supposed to all connect, another Transpennine route, but surprise surprise, like everything else, we all have great ideas, and again they all go to CAC. Anyway, that is what I've heard. If I'm wrong, please do correct me if I'm right. And I look forward to reading the comments, and I would also like to know what you would want me to do in the future in regards to any particular roads, any particular roundabouts, any particular bypasses, blah de blah de blah. That's entirely up to you. It's your input into this channel, and hopefully these are proving popular by now, as this is my third video. I'm going to shut the hell up now and say thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, like, share and subscribe, and until the next video, it's a cheerio.